I saw somewhere recently that February was vlog a day month. Now, I haven't got time to do a daily vlog. My life just isn't that interesting to make a video every day. Not enough happens in my life to warrant spending that amount of time on filming and editing and then uploading and all the rest of it. But what it did make me wonder was whether or not I could just take snippets out of each day of a week and just put them all together to give like an idea of what happens on a kind of average week. So what I decided to do last Saturday while Ian was away in Whitby at one of his steampunk shows was, starting on Sunday morning, I started just to record small snippets out of the day every day for the entire week. So going from Sunday right the way back to Saturday, the 11th of February. So going right the way from the beginning from the 5th of February, so Sunday the 5th of February, right the way through to 11th of February. So an entire week's worth of just random stuff that I did during that week. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be a regular thing, but if you enjoy it and want to have a little bit more of an insight as to what I do on a day-to-day kind of weekly basis, then just leave me some comments below the video and I'll see whether or not it's something that I can maybe do on a regular basis for you. But anyway, this is what happened last week, because today is Saturday, so this is the last day. I've still probably got a little bit more to do to add to it this afternoon, but who knows? It may just be a quiet day. That's what weekends are supposed to be for, aren't they? Anyway, enjoy. So it's Sunday the 5th of February and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm out walking Mr. Bentley. So Ian's away for the weekend at a steampunk event in Whitby, the historic fishing town of Whitby. If you've ever read Dracula, you'll know the place I mean. So it's just me and Mr. Bentley on our own this weekend. So after we've finished the walk, I'm going to give him some breakfast and then I have some editing of some videos to do for the rest of the week, and then I'm going to have a play and create something new. So we're back and Mr. Bentley is having his breakfast and I am just about to have mine. So I've just finished editing one of my videos for later in the week. Mr. Bentley's just run downstairs and I've opened up my post from yesterday, and what I'll do, I'll switch over to my overhead camera so you can just see what these are. Oh, and he's back. Hello. What have you been doing? Mr. Bentley, say hello. Oh. So back to that. Yeah, I'll put on my overhead camera and I'll show you what these are. So these are 3 stamps that I have been watching on eBay for quite some time. They're from a company called Paper Artsy, and I believe these are quite early or quite old stamps. They're unmounted red rubber stamps, and as you can see they're priced up at $5.99. Now in dollars that would be around about $7.50 each. I got these for all 3 for £8, which is around about $10. So $22 or so, but yeah, about $22.50 ish in value, and I paid 10 for all 3, and they are fabulous. Now they are unmounted. Now I'm going to take this one out, as you can see. Now it measures, it's about postcard size, so it's about 6x4. Have I got a measuring implement? Yes, I do. Just move those 2 out of the way. So let's have a look. About 5.5 by just under 4. So not too bad a size. So around about postcard size. Unmounted red rubber stamps, and because they're older stock, not brand new ones, then I've picked these up for very, very little money. Now, it doesn't bother me that they're unmounted because I do have a sheet of U-mount. And all I'm going to do is just peel it off and stick it down like so. And then I have a mounted rubber stamp. Now I'm just going to use my scalpel and just cut that. Now I know that it's not printed on the back, but this is a full it's a full stamp. So let me just peel off the, there we go. So I now have a mounted stamp. So, but because, yeah, it's not printed on the back obviously, but I have got a very, very good guide to how big the stamp should be, or where the positioning for it is going to be. So I'm not too bothered about that. And like I said, I bought it for cheap, and I will put each one back in the packet after I've used it. So buying older stock stamps when they come on offer on eBay and that kind of thing is a really cost-effective way of building up your collection if you can't afford to buy brand new stamps when they become, you know, straight onto the market. So if you're a beginner art journaler and you haven't got a lot of money to spend on the latest thing, then have a look around. eBay is a great place to buy some fantastic images, and the image for that one, there you go. So you're getting all that. So you're getting the lovely lady, you're getting this cluster, you're getting the sentiments and all these. Now I can cut this up later whenever I need to, or I could just use it as is, as a full set. So for very little money, you know, I've got some nice stamps to add to my collection. Just do the last one, and then you've seen me do the set. And the U-mount or cling mount, again, isn't that expensive to purchase and can be purchased, you know, again, from the internet or most good craft stores. I always wanted to say that. Available from most good craft stores. There we go. If I'm going to cut that up later, I don't really need to be perfect. And then I've got some of that to put to one side for some smaller stamps later on. Let me just peel off the plastic, and then I can trim that to my heart's content. So that is an ATC sized image, and about 2.5 by 3, and then I've got some other bits and pieces to put with it. So there you go. I have 3 stamps to add to my collection for very little money. Cool. So it's Monday the 6th of February, and I've already been up for a couple of hours, and I've already sat down and planned what I'm going to be releasing, what videos I want to share with you, right the way up until Saturday the 18th of February. So I'm planned well in advance of what I need to achieve and what videos I need to finish off and edit. So today, well, for the rest of today, I'm going to be playing with finishing off some projects that I've already started, doing a little bit more editing, and maybe look at some new projects. I also want to have a look at some new digi-kits as well, some new digi-sets. So that's my plan for today. So I'm busy working and somebody's snoozing. It's a hard life, isn't it? It's Tuesday the 7th. Why is it whenever I start talking you wander off? Animals, honestly. Yeah, let's switch over. It's Tuesday the 7th of February. As you can see, I still haven't managed to get out of this craft room yet. It's taken longer than anticipated. So I'm still set up here in the small room. Some of my stuff has gone into the other room where we're trying to organise that into an office cum studio space. But circumstances and the depth of our pockets at the moment is preventing us from doing it all in one go. But hey ho. So my task for Tuesday, I have an art journal page to get ready to film and edit for Saturday, and I've got to incorporate stuff like this because we're getting close to Valentine's Day. So I have a lovely Valentine's project ready to get done that I need to get done for Saturday. So that's my task for today. As you can see, Mr. Bentley is running around doing his Mr. Bentley thing. So I'm just going to crack on and get on with it. So I've just been interrupted by the postman, and he has brought me a little package from Indigo Blue. And inside there are a couple of new releases. This is a stencil stroke mask that's just been released. Now, they did this as part of a one-day special on our on one of the TV crafting channels here in the UK called Hochanda. The Junk and Disorderly album was part of this package, and I've already got that. So what they've done is they've sent me very kindly the rest of the set that went with it. So this is the mask stroke stencil, so you can do both, create a gap, just use that, which is a really nice addition. There's also two small, what they call dinky stamps. So these are little script one. Now this one is the poem Wind Up the Clocks, Cut Off the Telephones, blah blah blah. So, and that one is ink splat. Now I like the half-tone dots that are incorporated into that splat as well. So these are red rubber mounted. So very useful for adding detail into the backgrounds of art journal pages and projects. And this is the mindfulness set from Kay. So some really cool sentiments to use on projects. If you're scrapbooking or card making, these would be absolutely fantastic too. So some really cool stamps, and obviously butterfly to go with. Deeply etched red rubber, nice sized plates. This is what we call an A5 size plate, but in Imperial you're looking at just over 5 by 7, so 5 by 7ish. Decent sized plate. So I've got more toys to play with. Woohoo! So I've been filming and editing all morning, so it's now time to take a break for lunch. Yummy. So that's me all done for the day. I've just finished my project for Gina, which by the time you see this, that will have already gone live, so it's okay to show you it. So that's it for today. I'm going to go put my feet up. So it's Wednesday, and it's around about 3:20 in the afternoon. I've been hard at work on my day job all day, and now I'm on my way just down the motorway to visit my mum and dad for the evening. They only live about 40 miles away, so it only takes me about 40 minutes or so in normal kind of traffic. So I'll be there in time for dinner, or tea as we call it here, and I'll be taking her shopping, and then I'll be spending the evening sleeping over, and then I'll be back again first thing in the morning in time for work. So if I don't get a chance to record anything else tonight, then I will see you all on Thursday. Bye! Well, it's 8 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, so today is, I don't even know what date it is, the 9th today I think, and as predicted Mum was a little bit camera shy last night, so didn't manage to get anything done, so I'm back on my way to Leeds, so I will catch up with you once I'm back home. So I've just got home and there's nobody here, which means that Ian and Mr. Bentley are obviously out walking, so they should be back any moment. So I'll put the kettle on. Straight in for the count, look.
You're in Deakin.
Yeah.
You wouldn't stand still.
Breakfast time. So it's Friday morning, it's about 9:10 and the boys and I are having a walk to the post office. So there I was, minding my own business, and I looked outside and this had happened. So it's Saturday the 11th of February and it's 9:30 in the morning. Now, yesterday afternoon I received a little parcel in the post. Now in it were some prototype stencil designs that I'd asked a friend of mine with a laser cutting machine to try out for me. Now, some of these stencils, like I said, are prototypes and will need to be changed. Now, these two I'm going to change because I don't like the way that the text is. The centres of the A's have dropped out and it's not ideal, so I think I'm going to change that one. And I want to add some more detail into the actual rocket ship body there. So I think I'm going to drop the text from this one as well and just have the shapes. So this is going to be the first few stencil designs that I've done on my own without putting them through a company, because I've got that one, the Cityscape stencil, and I've also got the Whimsical Houses stencil. These were both released and produced through Indigo Blue. So these you can buy on the Indigo Blue website, but these are also on my website too at the moment. I've still got some of these in stock. These ones, I say, are brand new. Now these are done on 300 micron mylar, so they're really, really thick, which means that if you use embossing paste or texture paste with these, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. You're going to get some real decent depth out of them. Now this one won't be coming until a bit later in the year. It was just one that I wanted to try out to see whether it would work. And as you can see, it did. So that one's going to be coming on a bit later in the year. But I've also got two more stencil designs that I'm also waiting for the prototypes to come back for. But it's looking good. It's looking good. So this is going to be the first release, the sun, or what I call the sunrise one. I've already tested it out with some archival ink on some card, and it does work rather lovely. So the way these are going to work, because I haven't got unlimited funds in which to be able to just buy in lots and lots of stock and that kind of stuff, is that I'm going to put them on my website as a pre-order. And hopefully, if I get enough pre-orders, that will then give me enough revenue to be able to actually buy the full run of the stencils. So keep your eyes on my website. So that's it for Saturday morning. Let's just see what the rest of the day holds. But of course, Saturdays are also for grocery shopping. So guess where I'm going? I know, exciting stuff, isn't it? So I've just got back from doing the grocery shopping, and there'd been a delivery of a couple of parcels like this. So I'm hoping these are my new stencil packaging inserts. So hopefully, nice brown paper. Try not to destroy it. Yes, they are. Excellent. My new stencils. So this is the packaging that's going to be used. So if I fold that over, so every stencil will be lovingly packed by my own fair hands, and then flip that over, and then the stencil can sit. I've got one of the prototype ones over here somewhere. Will sit in the packaging like that in a bag. So I'm going to put a couple in a bag, and we'll see what it looks like. So I've had a quick play, and that's what the stencils will look like when they get to you. Cool. So that was the week that was, as it were. So like I said, if you did enjoy having a bit of an insight as to what I do kind of on an average week, then do leave me a comment in the section below, and I'll see whether or not it's something that I can do on a regular basis. So that's all from me. I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye for now.